Imagine this. You're gliding down the open road in a vehicle that doesn't just drive, it lives with you. It powers itself, navigates itself, streams your favorite shows while harvesting sunlight. It's not just a car, not just a home, but something new entirely. That's the fantasy Tesla fans have been chasing for years. A motorhome powered by clean energy, loaded with software intelligence, and draped in the kind of futuristic design that turns highways into movie sets. And if you've been on social media lately, you've probably seen it. Renders of Tesla RVs flooding your feed, sleek designs, wild promises, and captions claiming you can own one for less than the price of a used sedan. But here's the kicker. It doesn't exist. Not officially, not yet. Still, the idea refuses to die because Tesla has a history of turning the impossible into driveway reality. And when Elon Musk hints at a van or teases solar roofs, the world listens. So today we're going deep, peeling back the hype, decoding the rumors, and mapping out the facts. Is Tesla really building a motorhome? Or is this just another mirage in the desert of speculation? Let's find out. The spark was small, just a few offhand comments. Years ago, Elon mentioned the possibility of a solar-powered van. Something lightweight, something practical. It wasn't a press release or a product reveal, just a flicker of an idea spoken aloud. That was all it took. Fans ran with it, and the internet followed. Artists created concept designs with folding solar panels and minimalist interiors. YouTube channels predicted launch dates. Blog posts speculated about price tags. Some even claimed you could buy a Tesla motorhome for under $17,000. Fully electric, fully autonomous, and fully capable of off-grid living. The rumors spread like wildfire, fueled by clickbait and AI-generated renderings. One viral post even claimed Tesla would announce the vehicle any day now. But if you looked closer, something didn't add up. The specs didn't come from Tesla. The pricing was fantasy, and not a single production timeline ever appeared. Still, the interest was real and growing fast. Fast forward to late 2024. Tesla finally unveiled something concrete, a vehicle called the Robo van. It wasn't a camper, but a large, boxy, steering wheel-free van built for Tesla's future rideshare fleet. With space for up to 20 passengers, it looked more like a futuristic airport shuttle than a home on wheels. But to some fans, this was a starting point. What if the Robo van could be adapted? What if it could be retrofitted with sleeping quarters, a kitchenette, maybe a retractable roof for stargazing? The bones were there. Space, range, and tech. Tesla had built something modular, electric, and built for autonomy. And for the first time, a motorhome future felt more like a possibility than a fantasy. But behind the scenes, something else was brewing. While Tesla remained silent on any official RV product, others decided not to wait. A luxury trailer manufacturer stepped in and announced the Cybertrailer, a futuristic, fully electric travel trailer designed specifically for the Tesla Cybertruck. And it's no joke. This thing is loaded like a tech billionaire's weekend retreat. We're talking 6 modular interior layouts, a fold-out solar awning that doubles as a shaded patio, an atmospheric water generator that pulls drinking water from thin air, integrated Starlink satellite internet, a smart control panel with app-based climate, lighting, and power management. It's not just an RV, it's a high-tech off-grid habitat. Inside, it feels more like a boutique apartment than a camper. You get a full-size bed, convertible seating, workspace options, induction cooking, and even entertainment zones with ambient lighting. Every inch is optimized for functionality and luxury, blending rugged independence with sleek design. The Cybertrailer isn't for everyone. At a price north of $175,000, it's aimed squarely at early adopters, tech enthusiasts, and off-grid dreamers. But what it proves is clear. The demand is real, and Tesla fans are hungry for mobility that matches their values. Clean, intelligent, and autonomous ready. And just when it seemed clear, things took a wild turn. It's one thing to build an RV with flashy features. It's another to keep it moving. Electric vehicles are getting better every year, but battery range is still a challenge, especially when you're moving something the size of a studio apartment down the freeway. Add in camping gear, full water tanks, and family-sized living quarters. Now you're dragging a tiny house with a battery pack. Imagine a heavy electric motorhome with solar panels on the roof. Even in perfect sunlight, you might gain 15 to 20 miles a day. That's not a game changer. That's barely a buffer. Real road trips need hundreds of miles and fast charging stations that can handle massive battery packs. And here's the kicker. Most charging stations plans weren't built for something that size. You'll find yourself parking sideways, unhooking trailers, or driving miles off route just to fit. The romance of off-grid freedom quickly turns into spreadsheets, route planning, and range anxiety. In this next part, it'll surprise you. Tesla's full self-driving software is already controversial. It's powerful, yes, but also under constant scrutiny. Now imagine throwing that same system into a 25-foot RV with a bed, a bathroom, and a family on board. The margin for error gets razor thin. Even Tesla's own engineers admit that adapting self-driving for new vehicle formats like the Cybertruck or Robo van requires massive rewrites. Field of view changes, sensor alignment changes, blind spots grow, windshields tilt. It's not plug and play. Now add weight shifting during travel, a person walking from front to back, a pet jumping on the bed, furniture rattling. It's not just a driving algorithm, it's a floating apartment on wheels. A self-driving RV isn't just a technical upgrade, it's a legal and logistical minefield. You're no longer just moving passengers, you're moving people who might be asleep, cooking, or walking around. That changes everything. Turns out that was just the beginning. While Tesla fans wait, competitors are getting busy. Traditional RV makers like Winnebago and Airstream are quietly electrifying their lineups. Some are testing hybrid propulsion systems, others are designing solar-assisted models for short-range, off-grid adventures. Startups like Grounded and Lightship are entering the game with lightweight, battery-powered travel trailers. Lightship's model L1, for example, includes regenerative braking, aerodynamic design, and even motors in the trailer wheels to reduce towing strain. None of them match Tesla's software ecosystem, but they don't have to, because they're available now. And what happened after changed everything. If Tesla jumps into the game, it has the potential to dominate. Imagine this: a motorhome powered by solar, backed by a 48-volt architecture, paired with real-time GPS routing and energy optimization. Autopilot that adjusts based on terrain and wind drag. Starlink integration for remote work. Home integration through the Tesla app. It could sync with your Powerwall, park itself for optimal sun exposure, adjust climate based on predictive weather. It could feel less like a camper and more like a spaceship. And the tech already exists, just not in one place. But that's not where the story ends. Assuming Tesla does release a motorhome, it won't be cheap. Between battery size, off-grid systems, and luxury materials, the price would likely fall somewhere between $100,000 and $200,000. And let's not forget the design challenges. Tesla loves minimalism, but RVs require function over form. You need storage, you need ventilation, you need access to utilities. Stripping the cabin down to 2 buttons and a tablet just won't cut it. Want to cook? You'll need real kitchen space. Want to sleep? You'll need blackout privacy. Want to shower? You'll need hot water and drainage. None of these play well with hyper-minimalism. The Tesla aesthetic may not survive the practical needs of full-time van life. That tension between design and utility could make or break the project. So where does all of this lead? On one side, Tesla could deliver the ultimate modern motorhome, a clean energy powerhouse with smart automation, rugged independence, and jaw-dropping tech integration. Something that makes every other RV on the road feel like yesterday's news. If they do it right, it won't just be a vehicle. It'll be a category-defining leap. A house that drives, a digital nomad's dream, a rolling, solar-powered office with zero emissions and zero compromises. Imagine waking up to a view of the desert, the ocean, or the forest. Not through a screen, but through your windshield. The entire vehicle repositions itself for the best light, the most efficient climate, and optimal Starlink connectivity. Your lights, HVAC, and entertainment are all voice-controlled. Your route is AI optimized for charge stops, elevation, and even traffic patterns. All of it backed by Tesla's evolving software ecosystem. That's one road. The other is a detour into the world of what could have beens, a project that gets teased then shelved, or worse, launched half-finished and quietly discontinued. A forgotten page in Tesla's legacy, buried beneath more profitable ventures like robotaxis, humanoid bots, or energy storage. Some vehicles are born to break rules, others are designed to rewrite them. The Tesla motorhome concept sits in a rare space, hovering between myth and inevitability. It's not vaporware, but it's not reality either. It's the kind of idea that stays just close enough to be credible, just vague enough to stay out of trouble, and just exciting enough to keep the internet talking. It dares to ask, what if you never needed to book a hotel again? What if your commute, your vacation, your lifestyle could all live inside one elegant, electrified machine? And what if it wasn't just about transportation, but liberation? The dream is electric freedom, the ability to go anywhere, live anywhere, work anywhere, without burning a drop of gas or or giving up modern convenience. But for now, the Tesla motorhome remains parked at the edge of speculation, a digital ghost of innovation, a promise without a VIN. Will it ever become more than a meme, more than a render, more than a Reddit fantasy? That depends on whether Tesla decides to rewrite the rules of mobility once more, or simply sticks with the code that already works. But if that decision ever tips toward reality, it won't be subtle, it won't be quiet, and it definitely won't go unnoticed. So keep your eyes on the road ahead, and maybe, just maybe, start measuring your garage. Because the future, it doesn't knock, it pulls up, charges itself, and waits for you to climb in. If you're still here at the end, leave a comment and let me know. Would you drive one, or is this all just hype? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.